Good morning, everyone, or afternoon, or wherever you are. I hope you're having a good day so far, and I hope it just keeps getting better. So, I am Cheryl Wright. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Montana, northeastern Montana, right now. And I am here to share a little project with you and share a fun bundle from the new catalog. I shared this bundle at a sneak peek last week. I'm going to show you a different card today, but I will show you the projects that I made for the sneak peek last week. Yeah, I think I said that right. Lots of long E's there. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Let me get my other camera in. Please say hello when you arrive, or if you're on the replay, please let me know. I moved my camera down so you could see things a little better, but I see it. Maybe I need to fix that. Sorry about that. Everything is backwards. I know. It's crazy. Okay, we're going to try that. Okay, let me go ahead and get those switched around. And I think this is what I want. There you go. So now we have it that way. Now it's really crooked. Okay, I'm just going to move the paper. It's easier that way, right? Yeah, just move the paper. The paper's a lot easier to move than the camera. Okay, we got it. We're keeping it. We're good. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So, some of the promotions have changed, so I'm going to go through them really quick. I don't have a lot today. The In Color Starter Kit is a very cool promotion. If you have ever considered becoming a demonstrator, or you like getting your products at a discounted price, or you like hanging out with other crafters more often than we do now, or if you like recognition for doing big things or little things sometimes, that might be a good reason for you to join Stampin' Up! Now, whether you want to join temporarily or you want to join for the long haul, that's all up to you. It all matters and it all counts. So for just $99, you get, let me flip back to that. You get $125 worth of self-selected products. You get to pick them. You get a sample paper pumpkin kit. You get free shipping. And with this promotion, you get the 5 In Color ink pads. Let me pull this up a little closer. You get the 5 In Color ink pads. You get grid paper. You get the In Color cardstock assortment. And you get the In Color Designer Series paper. And that all comes to $66.50. So that is that much more that you get in your starter kit for the month of May. So it's a wonderful offer. If you're interested in it, go ahead and go to my link tree would send you exactly where you need to go. So that one has all the information for all the different things that you can do with me. So go ahead and do that. And I would love to have you on my team. And if you're on my team, it's a great time to get more people on your team. So on our team. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and keep moving. The In Color is the Celebrating In Color, which is all the new colors for Paper Pumpkin this month. There's going to be 10 cards, and there's 2 of each of the new In Colors. And there's also going to be golden vouchers, meaning if you are one of the lucky ones, there's 200 that are going to be in boxes, and there's going to be basically $25 of free Stampin' Up! Money. Way cool. So you have to have that. You have to be signed up for that by Tuesday, by the 10th. And the kits collection is always something new, it seems, lately. And these are like paper pumpkin kits, but you don't have to be a subscriber. You just go in and pick out the ones you want. But are you ready? Here's the new one, A Million Thanks card kit. Now, this one speaks to me. I really like this one. So I might end up having to get it. It is, I think, 9 cards and or more. I don't know. Oh, I forgot to get all the details. I shouldn't say I don't know. I forgot to get all the details. But anyway, it's cards, all thank you cards. So it's very cute. We also still have the robot kit, and there's Christmas kits, and there's all kinds of kits. This offer has been extended with the all together products until the end of May. And if you want a tonal chart, let me know. I can send it to you. And don't forget my rewards. You can earn free products by crafting with me, by buying products from me. And you fill out this with orders that you make. And when you get to $400, you submit this form to me and I get you $40 free products. So it's basically getting 10% back. And I also do gift certificates. And honestly, I still have a couple gift certificates that people haven't cashed in from Christmas. But gift certificate would be an awesome idea for Mother's Day. Yes, it would. So we're going to keep going. If you're interested in the host code, it is right there. It's also at the top of my Facebook page and my Facebook group. And it's at the top of all my videos. So we're going to go back. This, of course, is the new catalog. I can now show you all the fun stuff inside, but we're not going to take time to do that today. I will do a catalog tour, but I want to wait until I can show you all the samples and all the fun things I have to go with it. And then this catalog is still happening also, and it goes through the end of June. So we only have 2 more months with all of this fun product. There are a few that are carrying over, but not a lot. So if there's anything in here that you like, you better get on it. So, let's see here. I will put this one back. Let me show you what we're using today. The bar on my table is in the wrong place. Okay. So let me see here. The product we're using today is Sweet Songbirds, and it is on page 31. So we're going to use this little one. It's opposite the ladybug in the catalog, which is fun because they're both very, very fun stamps, but they're very simple stamps. They are, besides this little guy, they are considered solid stamps. So you get the solid image when you stamp them. So you don't have to color things in. Now this one would be a line art, but it has right next to it a solid, so you can stamp that in there. So you don't have to color it unless you want to. So this is the Songbirds. It's got all these fun little stamps, and it also has a punch. And where did my Songbird punch go? Oh, it's right there. I don't know that we're going to use the punch today, but it has a punch that goes with it. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll be sharing a few other new products with you as we go along. Table bar in the wrong place again. All right, I am going to set that aside. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to stamp first. And with all the projects I've done with the birds, I will tell you that it works best if you have something spongy underneath it, something with a little give for these to stamp the best. So we're going to go ahead and get started there. I didn't grab all my ink pads, but I have them close. So I need to grab, those are some of them that I need. And I would really like to use cinnamon cider, but cinnamon cider is no longer an option for us because it retired. Very sad. That's one I'm going to miss. So you have to forgive me while I find the crumb cake. and it's just buried today. Why is it the one you want is always on the bottom? See? On the bottom. If I didn't travel so much with my stamps, I'd just have them in my stamp rack. But I travel so much with them that half the time they're just in my travel bucket, my travel pouch. So let's go ahead and load up. Let's see here. Yep, I'm doing that right. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. That's the one I needed for that. Okay, and I need a long branch for this. A long one for that. And then I want another stamp. Early espresso. I know. So we're going to make a little bird branch. And we're going to have it come this way. Do I want it that way? I think we're going to go this way. All right. There is our branch. Like I said, I don't have to color that now. It's just a solid image. And now I'm going to close that one before I stick my elbow in it, because it'll happen, you know it. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my nest on it. So there's my bird and my nest. Now, Stampin' Up! Came out with, I've used it before, but Stampin' Up! Has come out with some masking paper. And I am going to stamp a bird into the nest, so I don't want the whole bird to stamp. I want part of it to be hidden. So I'm going to go ahead, and I did that off the paper. Let's see if I can do it better. Okay, so this is the masking paper. And now I'm going to go ahead and cut it out with my snips. And then we're going to put it on the paper. And this is just a fun little masking technique. I use masking quite a bit, actually, in my personal stamping. I probably don't show it quite as often as I should with you. So there you have it. I cut a little mask, and it doesn't matter how perfect it is. This top edge is where I'm going to need it. So let me peel off the paper. Sorry, I'm doing this off camera because I need to get it close to my eyeballs, closer to my eyeballs. So there we go. There is our little, and it's sticky now. It's very thin paper. So we're going to go ahead and put that on. Actually, like I said, I want to match up the top more than anything, because that's where my little bird's going to go. This would be a perfect set for working with kids, whether it be your grandkids, your school kids, anybody. So now I need my bird. I'm going to make a little blue bird. My little blue bird. My little Tahitian tide bird is what I'm going to make. And let's see here. We are going to make, I'm just going to do the little one. I haven't made the little one yet. I will use the big one. Now the little one does not fit in the stamp or in the punch, but it's still really cute. So we're going to use the little one. Fun. I hadn't used the little one yet. All right, here we go. So I want him sitting in the nest. You know what? I am going to change my mind because I want the bird looking this way. Silly me. All right, so I'm going back to the big bird. I always tell you guys, this is called crafting with me, not come watch a show, because I am actually just crafting along and you are hanging out while I do it. I do have a lot of samples to show you today, though. All right, so there is the bird, and I'm not on camera very far, so let me get back in. So the mask is there. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp right over the mask and make sure my little bird looks like it's sitting in the nest. All right. So there we have the little bird sitting in the nest. But as you can see, I stamped into the nest also. But when I peel that off, it's just sitting in the nest. Now, I can use this repeatedly. So what I usually do with my masks is I stick them on the inside of the stamp case. You can use Post-it notes also, and I do that a lot. Post-it notes are thicker than the masking paper, and they aren't solid sticky where the masking paper is solid sticky. So like I said, this is a new product that Stampin' Up! Just came out with this time. It is on, I don't know what page, but it's in the book. Just look up masking paper. I can tell you in a minute what it is. So I'm going to get out its little wing, and I need a little block for the little wing. And my stamps are stained because I've used this one so very much. So he's not going to be flying. He's just going to have his wing down. And it does show up. All right. Now I need another small block, and another. All right. Let's see what we have next. Well, he's in his bed, his house. So we're going to have him with the little eyes closed, but he is going to be singing. So singing. And you know what? I just did that in blue. That's not going to work. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I might be done with the blue. So maybe I should just put the blue away. And I'm going to get my black out. Actually, in all honesty, my black is always out. So I'm going to go ahead and ink up his little eyes. And this is hard at this angle. Ooh, it's got some wild eyes. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I got way too much and rocked. But he looks okay. He's got big sleepy eyes. He, she. All right, now I'm going to grab my yellow. Okay, crushed curry is good enough. And I'm going to use the little, and I'm going to get the beak. And honestly, in my samples, I forgot there was a little beak. So they're mostly white, which I guess a bird can have white. I am going to have to move this a little closer so I can see through it. There you go. There's her little yellow beak. And let's see here. I might make another mask of the little bird. So, or the big bird, I should say. So where's my blue? I'll just make it blue. Doesn't matter what color. And no, it doesn't matter if you do the ink pad on top or but either way works. Sometimes I just like it one way or the other better. All right. There you have that one. I'm going to cut it out. And I'll show you why in just a second. Well, you should know by now. I like the little clouds that you can make. So I'm going to make some little clouds in the sky because we like little clouds in the sky. So, anybody have any big plans for Mother's Day? I hear we might be moving cows. So that's what I get to do for Mother's Day. I hope the rest of you get to do a little bit different or a little more fun. I really don't mind moving cows. But something more fun could be more fun. Oh well. It's the life I choose to live with my husband. So that's the life I have. All right, so we're going to get that mask back out for the nest. And because this joint is so small, I'm going to put this down first. I forgot to peel the paper though, so give me a second. Speaking of little songbirds, I actually hear the birds outside this morning. I love it when the birds come back. All right, I got it. I got it. So I'm going to put him down because this joint is so thin. I'm going to put it down. Put that down. All right. Then I'm going to put this down so that way that little joint won't get worn. And the little bird's got a cloudy day coming his way. This isn't hard. All right. So now the bird and the nest are masked. I'm going to grab my clouds. Now the clouds are the thing you can make with the basic border dies. Let me find my basic border dies and I'll show you what I mean. And these are still available. So this one, you just take a piece of paper and you cut it. And then you have the stencil for clouds. It's my most favorite thing to do with this set. And I know there's other things I could do, but this one is my most favorite. So I need a drink. What color should I use? I might stick with Tahitian Tide, but I'm going to have to go light. Okay. So there we go. Just kind of cleaned off. Yep. Okay. I don't wash these. I just have a blue one and a blue. But sometimes if I don't get them cleaned up enough, then it starts to affect my other colors. So let's see if we can do this. Give the birdie some little blue clouds. So I'm going to turn it this way just so I can move this a little bit better. And then you just swirl with your brush. And that's not my real bird, remember? I don't have to worry about hitting my real bird because of the masking. And then, ooh, really blue sky there, right in that corner. But I'm going to be trimming this down just a smidgen anyway to share just another product with you. And it just keeps getting lighter the further I go down. He's in a tree, so I don't have to like worry about the grass popping up or anything. I can get a little swipe and add just a little more color. Oh, got to hold on to your brush, so maybe I'll turn it. I was getting kind of the same look. And you can go crooked and you can do whatever you want. So there we have it. We've got some billowy clouds for the little bird to sing in. All right, so I'm going to put my little stencil away in my blue brush. And then I'm going to pick up the stencil. Not the stencil, the masking paper. And there you have it. There's our bird sitting in the trees. All right, I am going to go ahead and put some leaves in the tree because it is going to be spring. It felt like spring yesterday here. How about where you are? I'm going to use another one of the new in colors. This is Parakeet Party. Parakeet Party is... Oh, I need that mask again. You know what? No, I don't. Because there can be a leaf kind of sort of on the nest, right? Just say yes. So, might actually. Yeah, that's fine. All right, I should stamp that off. There we go. And we might even give it a little flower. Some little flowers in the tree. And we'll use some of our sweet sorbet. Hi, Carol. How are you today? We are using the Sweet Songbird Bundle today. And just introducing some new products. Like we did the masking paper and the sweet, of course, the in colors are new. And the Sweet Songbirds are new. And we use the basic borders to make the clouds. And that's kind of a recap. So there we have our Sweet Songbird little card, the artwork for the card. We need some, we'll give him some music notes because he is singing a sweet little song. And I don't know why I keep referring to him as a he, but I guess he's a he. So I'm going to put that on there to clean later. Probably have yellow on me now. So we'll give him some little black music notes. Singing a little sweet song. Now, let's see here. I think we will use a little note of thanks. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to actually not do that right now. And I'm going to trim this down just a smidgen. And then I'm going to show you another one of our new products that I adore. It is a very cute set, Carol. It is a very cute set. How are things in Connecticut today? I have a friend that lives over there. She lives in Vernon, I think. Does that make sense? All right. I am just going to trim this down. Just 1/8 of an inch. I Actually, I'm going to do a 1/16 of an inch here. Get rid of some of that dark piece, and then I'm going to get a 1/16 off the bottom too. And you'll know why in just a minute. In just a minute. This one I can just take the full 1/8 of an inch off. There we go. I almost took off more than I needed to. All right, so there's our little card part. And I'm going to put him on. And this isn't the tricky part. This isn't the fun part. I'm going to put him on a piece of the Tahitian Tide. And I already scored it. Some people don't like to score their cards. I like scoring it. All right. And we're just going to use a little glue. I know. I'm not much of a running glue girl, but I use it more often than not anymore. And I got a little on the edge, which it doesn't matter because I'm going to put something else on in just a minute. So I'm not going to touch that because it'll be covered and it'll be dry. All right, so we have that. Now we're going to make it pop. So I have a piece of the DSP that is in the In Color. It's the 6x6. Oh, look at that. I have red all over me. I had it out for the flowers and I still have red up to my armpits. Okay. Okay, back to what I was saying. So this is the DSP. It has 4 sheets of each design, and it's got 2 designs per color, and I think it's $12. Oh, good. Vernon's not that far then. Heck, we go that far just to get a McDonald's. Where I live is 35 minutes. And pardon me, I'm looking for something that's buried under the ink pads that I had. Oh. All right. So I'm getting the machine out. The Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And that's a pile of stamps to clean over here. So I hope this works. Now, one of the new sets that I totally adore, and I should have showed you before I got it out, is the Fabulous Frames dies. They are in the new catalog. And that's annoying. This is what you get with them. So you get the frame. Then you get this other frame. And you get a tag with 2 holes on it. These are corners. And this is an oval frame. So that's what you get. Today we're going to use the large frame. And we're going to make a frame. Get that put away. Let me grab my machine again. Do things in a better order. All right. Grab my plates. I don't need that one. I need one, and 2, and then the 2 3 plates. It tells you right on the plates what you need. 1, 2, and there's a magnetic plate coming out for this. I ordered it. It should be here today. Yes, I expedited my order. If you didn't expedite your order and you ordered it, it'll come. It'll come sooner or later. Actually, I ordered one Tuesday afternoon for one of my customers, and it shipped yesterday. So they're really not running that far behind. So that's pretty good. Sometimes they just get behind when they start a new catalog. So I'm just running this through. Sorry about the shaking. Ooh, sorry about having to look at my age spots on up close and personal. Maybe I don't like the camera that close. All right, let's set this aside. One of my jobs is going to be to overhaul my craft room soon. Not overhaul it. It needs a good overhaul, but it's going to be more of a put away the retired product and put away the new product and all that. So there's our little frame, and I saw this big chunk to use for something else. And I'm going to put these away. And before this goes off on a tangent somewhere where I don't need it, I'll put that away. And here it goes. See? And I did that wrong. I thought it was bigger. Oh my, I am not doing well today with some of this. Oh well, we're going to let it be. No, we're not going to let it be. We're going to pop it up with some dimensionals. And actually, because it's long, I'm going to use some of our dimensional strips, our adhesive strips. There we go. Dimensional strips would be a better, word for it. And those are those non-adhesive scissors that I got from that Walmart place. But when I don't want to tack up my scissors with adhesive, I just grab those because I don't really care if I ruin them, and they're supposed to be anti-adhesive anyway. So I'm not going to need a full one of these, but that's all right. And this doesn't have to be perfect. It just pops it up. And I'm not making a shaker box or anything, so I don't have to have the seams match up perfectly. And then I'll show you, this card's almost done. Then I'm going to show you the other projects I've created with this bundle so far. Remember, when you buy the products in a bundle, you save 10% when you buy, for example, the stamp set and the punch. And you save 10% then. All right, so we're going to put this on and try to line it up. And then we're going to add a little sentiment down here. Let's see here. We are going to do, apparently we're going to make everything fall. There are a lot, you use a lot of stamps for this, so it takes a minute. It takes a lot of blocks. A little note of thanks. It's right there. And we'll do that in black also. And I need a block. I'm just going to use the top of the other side of the nest. All right. A little note of thanks. I re-inked my block last week, and It's a little uneven, but it works. All right. So then we're just going to freehand this because it doesn't matter. I think I'm going to just make it a little crooked one. There we go. And just give it a little more of a haircut there. I'm going to put some dimensionals on it, and then I'm going to show you my other projects. And there you have it, a pretty simple card. You wouldn't have to add the frame. It adds a little fun. So there you have it, a little note of thanks. So now let me show you, let me clear this off and let me show you some of the other projects I've done with this. And let me clear off some of this stuff. These are some of the projects these are the projects I shared for our pajama party sneak peek. And it was a sneak peek, so these projects are not exclusive to that. So I made a little 3x3 card of a welcome for like a new baby or something. So that's one of the projects I've made. And we'll do it this way. And then I made a little parakeet. This was my monochromatic, and you can see where I use the frame appropriately here. So there's that one. And then I made a slimline card because our slimline envelopes are still in the catalog. So there, and you can see I forgot to do the beak on those. So I can go back and do the beak. And then I also made some little treat holders, little Hershey nugget holders. I love to make things that take Hershey nuggets. So I made a little bluebird Hershey nugget holder and a little redbird Hershey nugget holder. And I will be doing a video on how to make those at some point. So thank you, Carol. They were fun. I like this set. It's very simple. It's very fun. Cute. You can use it for so many different things. So yeah. So there we have it. There is the Sweet Songbirds. And I hope you all have a wonderful Mother's Day if you're celebrating Mother's Day with anyone special. And have a great weekend. See you all. Thanks for crafting with me. Bye-bye.